Hello. Um, First of all, let me just say I feel very fortunate and grateful to be here and to be able to present in this space that Piano Spirits has provided for not just me, but a lot of amazing pianists and composers. Uh, so the first piece I will be playing is called Unconditional Love by the late, great Geri, who was an amazing jazz pianist, composer, educator, all of the above. And she has this album called Homegrown, which is just like a solo piano album that she did. I believe it came out like 1985. And when I heard this record, I was just completely blown away because I'd never heard anything like it. It was like the best of the tradition, jazz tradition, but also just like forward stretching. Uh, you hear remnants of people like Thelonious Monk and Cecil Taylor, but also very much herself. And that's just completely inspired my journey and just completely opened my world. So I just had to pay homage to Miss Geri. And on that note, I feel like, many women, musicians and composers, especially composers of color, don't get mentioned much. So I feel it is my duty as I get to perform on platforms such as this to mention their names and uphold their legacies. So that's Unconditional Love. The second piece I'm doing is called Prelude Spheres, and it was an original I composed just for this video series because I was so excited just to be part of this. And it's just a short prelude, and hopefully you can hear the excitement within the piece. There's a lot of repeated repetition in the notes, and it's very bubbly. And so that was kind of the energy I was hoping to capture. But there's also a little bit of nervousness there because once you have that excitement of the initial idea, there's like, okay, what do I actually do with it? So then you kind of hear that in it as well. So hopefully you enjoy. Uh, the last piece I'm doing is called 1111, and it originally came from my now girlfriend when we were just friends. She said it to me one day, and she was like, 1111, make a wish. And that's something I'd never really heard of before, and I've never been a fan or been a person who makes wishes. And I was like, but sure, okay, I guess I'll make a wish. And in my head, I was very attracted to her, and my wish was to, be with her or take her out at least. And I actually made a genuine wish, and I just told her, I was like, we'll see if my wish comes true. And then she was like, I hope it does. And then, a few days later, I ended up telling her that I'm attracted to her and I would, love to take her out or, get to know her better. And she reciprocated that. And ever since then, we've been together, and that continues to be something that we say 1111. And to me, it just represents when you say it to someone that you just hope that, good things come to them and that things go well. So for everyone that hears this piece, I'm wishing that good things come to you. And there's some other things happening in the piece. Like I have some effects on the piano that you may hear. The piano is not broken. Um, I would hope not. I just bought it, but I put some effects on it through the mics on it, and it's through this software called Logic that allows you to manipulate sound through like different simulated guitar pedals. So that's what you're hearing. And then you also hear narration by Brene Brown, who's a famous lecturer and social researcher. And she's done this groundbreaking research on vulnerability that completely has changed my life when I heard it, because she talks a lot about how vulnerability is the birthplace of empathy and love, which I think is something we can all agree we need more of in the world today. But specifically as it pertains to love, a lot of times we cannot even reach that place until we love ourselves and we understand ourselves. And that allows us to be able to love and understand others. And that starts with us allowing ourselves to be vulnerable and to embrace vulnerability. So hope you enjoy these three pieces, and thank you, Pianospheres, so much for allowing me to be here. I'm so grateful, and hope you enjoy.